Welcome back everyone to another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, yeah, cool. We're already at Shady Belle. I thought we were like further away in the bayous or somewhere. Perfect, so today we're gonna do some more story missions. We're freshen up a bit from all the free roam stuff we were doing, so we shaved at one point because Archer was too hot and warm. So what we did is mainly a lot of stranger missions, and now we're back on track with some story mission. We thought we could do the one with the collectibles with Algernon, but it wasn't there yet. So everything for that is collected except the last flower, the last orchid. So those only trigger when you start the mission. So we'll do that at one point. But let's see what our mate Hosea wants with us.
Hosea?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean
Party
up a
time.
little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
A gown.
We are ridiculous. Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my life.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickings.
No pickpocketing.
I thought we
We're
needed
here
to
to make
go and
real
get the
contact.
suit.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Pre-drinking before starting.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor
Not the
does
best
not
idea.
allow guns at official functions after last year's incident.
Here we go.
Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I
Dutch's
believe he is
hat.
expecting you.
Follow me,
Dutch's hat.
gentlemen.
And he smiled. Look at him. He's way too happy. Oh, Bill, come on. Why did we bring Bill with us? With his short
Senor
pants?
Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful. Come, this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the
Mr.
mayor.
Bronte.
Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Hosea, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Alright, so say hi. Let's go, Dutch. Say hi to your new best pal, Senor Bronte. Where is he? Can we talk to someone? No, not at all. Alright. We're going really slow, like even him. Like the valet, this guy.
Ah, the angry cowboys, you've arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint-Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux.
Henri
Do
Lemieux.
anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is
Don't
a
we all?
foul business.
Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war, and a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife, I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that...
Oh, Bronte.
That is Hector Fellows, this self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. None taken! All these vulgar people.
Archer doesn't look like he likes Bronte.
Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire!
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you, as a guest, yes, as my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
What an house. What an
I'll
house.
show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
At least he doesn't hide that he hates everyone and that he's a douchebag. I mean, he's pretty vocal about it. It's a wonder I was still alive, though. It's so many people there. Surely one would be trigger happy enough to
and welcome once again to
get rid of him.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Beautiful. That's a nice house, though.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen.
Bill making friends. I'm not sure about that. So this one I remember there's some weird stuff you need to do to get the gold medal. So I don't think we did the gold on this one.
Evening.
I don't remember otherwise.
Get me a bloody drink, will you?
Glass of champagne, sir?
A small one.
Take.
Just big enough for me to swim lengths in.
And
you
that's
know?
it.
Yes, madam.
You know it.
Maybe we can give it to her.
Drunk.
Is that it? No.
I used to be a great beauty. And an even greater wit. Time. What a total bastard it is, huh?
Okay.
And again.
not her.
I always loved bastards.
You're walking away from history, you fool! Women and men both deserve to decide the future. This is meant to be the
I don't know who we can talk to. Great.
Hello.
How's it going?
Fine and dandy.
I try. Mostly I fail.
Okay.
But I
Bryn Gilded. This is Mr. Hector Fellows.
Well, nice to meet the both of you.
Hello. Not too talkative.
You're French, sir.
Sort of. Original.
Oh, from Quebec. Me too.
I come from the west. I mean the north.
He doesn't look like he's from Quebec. Not allowed.
I'm a banker.
How are you all doing?
An investment banker. How's it going with
You're
you?
the fellows who never lend me money when I need it. And when I've got too much, try to lend me more.
How are you?
Do I need to find the mayor?
And what do you do?
Hello.
Can I save him? That's Algernon, no?
Leather, even maple syrup. My partners and I represent.
You okay?
You okay, Algernon?
My lord! The pesky nut! What a way to go, eh? Oh, thank
You tell me, mate.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Algernon.
Hello?
That's
Passion
it,
is
you
Gilded.
still go.
Hello, Mr. Kilgo. What is it that you do?
I'm an adventurer.
Yeah, kind of.
Me too. Pursuer of the exotic and the remarkable. An aesthete in this land of commonplace heathens.
Including St.
My card, sir.
Almost all the Caribbean trade banks with us.
I will take your
We
card.
work with all the remaining cotton.
Pay me a visit in my atelier.
Ah, so my...
I intend to stay thin until I pass away. Good evening.
And we love cash.
So I never had this interaction with Algernon, to be honest with you. So every time I went to see him, he was asking the name and everything. So I wonder if he's going to remember us now. Probably. Knowing this game. So the mayor is somewhere over there. Here we go.
It ain't complex, and only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool.
Ferdinand.
But this
What a
man,
name.
this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, hey, what say you and me cool off?
Yeah. I should throw him in the fountain.
Hands off me.
Alright, Ferdinand.
Come
I'm
on,
not even
sleep
twisting
it
it.
off.
See you,
Down.
Ferdinand.
Calm down. Count to 1,000.
I'm sure you can't.
Then you can rejoin the party.
Return to the mirror. Hi everyone. Yes, you're welcome. I saved the day again.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
There's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Fireworks.
My
Must have
lord,
been
they're
expensive in those days, fireworks, no? I don't even know how much it costs. In today's money.
Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad
True.
horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
It's always us, eh, Dutch? Always us. Follow the servant and remain at the dead table. We'll try. We'll try. But it's doing the long way. Bonjour, madame. Alright, slow and steady. Let him go a bit without being too suspicious. Is there a policeman over there?
No problems?
Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terrapin.
Mr. Terrapin. Yeah, I don't know why would you... Well, yeah, you invite Angelo Bronte just so he can shut up. But...
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Jip and beat him.
What?
We not have standard slip in this house.
Oh.
Have you lost your mind?
Oh.
I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here.
Can I go in?
Look at
there?
me.
Don't beat her.
Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Oh, I thought he was coming back to do by the grand stairs. Okay, she's out. Can we go a bit faster after? Alright, here it goes. So we need the key. Retrieve the ledger from the desk. No wonder I can't see the key left. Inspect the ledger.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential.
I would take it and run away with it. That fast. Inspect the letter. Can I get caught here? I feel like I want to explore. I will return to Dutch before, because I don't want to fail that mission because it's a slow one that takes ages. Even if I know we'll have to redo it for the goal, but I can redo it off camera for the goal. Can we go that way? Yes. Let's go see Dutchy boy. Waiting for us.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
Bill, useless as usual.
Plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it. Big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on.
Ah. High-stake poker game. We finished the challenge, so...
Here comes Lenny. All right. Let's get in. Go home.
Oh, I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
I don't think so.
I might have an idea.
Dutch ideas.
Let me think on it.
The start of trouble.
Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions. See how the law react. Good. Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint-Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good question.
But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Talking about. Here we go. See, Silva. What is it? If it's a time team. While at the party, pour some drinks, compliment the guest attire, accept the gift, and save a life. Wow, you need to do all 4 things. I mean, save a life. That's the only one we did. The other one, I thought it would be around, but it didn't. Anyway. So what do we have on the map? I see a Trelawney. Do I have a bounty? Why do I have a bounty? Did I forget to pay my bounty? I didn't do any mischief. Oh, here you go. Adrenaline webs, so we can do that next time. So there's this one there, stranger. Oh, the Indian chief. So what we're gonna do is go to Saint-Denis, pay our bounty so we can be safe, and then we're gonna go and do those 2 missions. We'll start with this one, why not? So I see you all in Saint-Denis. So we made it to Saint-Denis, so let's go pay
Greetings. Good to see you.
bounty.
Ready for a clean slate?
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't know where I got it from, but...
I never did anything wrong, but I got
True.
falsely accused, you know.
True that. And now we can go to the question mark. It's not too far. I'm going by here. Oh, the city's mission that just pop up too. We can do that. I'll look at it later. I think it's near the police station. I'm trying to look at the minimap and not run into anyone. It's quite the challenge of Saint-Denis. Who says hello?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hey, do I know you?
Mr. I believe we've met.
We have?
At that ghastly party.
Oh, Evelyn Miller.
Unfortunately so, Mr.
Arthur Morgan, at least sometimes.
Can I say something rude?
Sure.
The mayor thinks you robbed him. To be clear, he wasn't very upset about it. He rather liked you.
Okay.
Do you, well, I mean to say, can you steal things?
Is there a reason you're asking me to incriminate myself, Mr. Miller?
Weird question.
Well, I'm sorry. Have you met? This is Rains Fall, a great chief, and his son, Eagle Flies.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, we saw you in the wagon train, crossing the river at Cumberland Falls. And at the party, you were upstairs.
You have great powers of observation.
As my people, if we are even a people anymore. We've fought hard. We've made peace treaties, and those treaties were broken. And we've been moved and punished and moved.
I'm sure.
And now I am told we are to be moved again.
Clearly contravening the peace treaty signed 3 years ago. This will lead to war.
No, my son, it will not. We cannot fight another war. They have got stronger, and we have become far weaker, Mr. Morgan.
Well, it's bad business.
It's to do with oil. I know it is, but I need the proof. I believe there were some prospectors who were on their land a few months ago who have filed reports with Leviticus Cornwall and the state government claiming huge reserves of oil under their land.
So, you want me to try and steal it?
obviously they can't. And even more obviously, I would be useless. Listen, I realize that it is a ridiculous request, but we're very desperate.
Now, I'm not a do-gooder, Mr. Miller. Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for your predicament, but I'm a working man. I got problems of my own.
We will pay you very handsomely, Mr. Morgan.
How much?
I told you, they're all mercenaries.
There's a price on my head in 2 states, my friend. The government doesn't like me any more than it does you. Like you, I've been running for as long as I can remember. And like you, my time here is nigh undone.
We understand, and we will pay.
Thank you.
You meet my son in a couple of days near Citadel Rock, just west of the oil fields.
Okay.
We are very grateful for your help.
Gentlemen, that appointment with the senator. We should head over there.
It's a waste of our time. And his.
We must try everything. Come along.
Hello, Mr. Miller. The counselor wants to apologize. He can see you now.
We've been waiting I don't know how long.
Or next month, if you'd like to reschedule.
Come. Perhaps the senator won't mind waiting.
Here we go. So, well, Matey done flies near Cornwall cruising out in 2 days. Can we do it now? We're gonna do the Trelawney one then. I don't know if it's on the map already. The other one. It's far away now, it's not even on the map yet. So we'll go once we do the Trelawney one. Maybe. Where's my house? Where did you go? Why are you on the sidewalk? Where the house? So Trelawney is up north. I didn't really look where it was, but we'll follow our instinct. Oh, right over there. Oh boy. Here we go. That trumpetist is everywhere. Trelawney. I don't know what is a door that we can open, what is one that we can't. It's on the other side. Is that the teller? Is it? Oh no, it's there. Oh boy, Jono, come on. Open your eyes.
There you are, dear boy.
Yes, here I am.
Well, we're going to need to get you smartened up a bit.
Why?
Well, you can't play at the tables on a Lannahechee riverboat looking like this.
You can't?
Not if you want to fit in so well that no one will realize you're there to rob the place. Now, come on.
Are we still doing that?
Of course. We're going to fix you up so fine no one will notice a thing.
People will notice. Normally in the accent.
Yes, my friend here is in need of a new suit. We are playing on the riverboat this evening.
Oh,
Excellent.
this
well,
evening.
You'll find all my inventory in the catalog here.
Make this gentleman look like the Duke he really is. It was the English's fault, his grandfather
Oh, we can't
had to
even.
emigrate.
I was trying to
A
swap
bitter
pages.
and jealous people.
You?
You can see the
Looking mighty fine. Buy for free.
A very good choice, sir.
From all the inbreeding.
What do we do now? Data load. Close. No hat though.
Come on, let's get you to the barber.
Sure.
Oh, the barber too. I do need a haircut, to be honest. I was thinking about it last
Strauss has
time.
scoped the whole thing out. It's quite ingenious, actually.
What is?
The action he has planned. Indeed, it's not much of an action at all. You play cards and win. And you're going to bet very big and flamboyantly while you win. And everyone's going to think you're some new money from the oil fields come to lay it on thick and drunk. All the while, Herr Strauss will be signaling you in your line of sight. When you bust the place, they'll take you upstairs to pay you off. And that is when Javier comes in, and you take whatever you want.
You don't think they might see an armed Mexican coming into the safe with me?
Sure, they might, but perhaps not. You will see.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, don't be so jaded. We both know this is just the kind of innocent fun you thrive on.
Well, after the past couple of months, armed robbery don't seem such an innocent pastime.
No, but we, you, all of us, will be done here soon.
I hope so.
Come on.
Here we go to the barber. Last time we tried to rob on a boat, it went badly in Blackwater, so...
friend here.
Go ahead.
This unlikely fellow has made himself a fortune in the oil fields and learned himself not a lick of manners or gentlemanly deportment.
I think that was good.
Well, very good, sir.
No, it's not good. Not good at all.
Oh,
not if they're going to let him play big at the tables tonight.
Trim, you saw trim. Oh, I wanted a beard. Facial hair. Full style.
Make him look like a prince, sir.
Some of them are so funny. I will do a clean shot. Extra clean. Yeah, extra clean. We look like $1 million. I'm not used to have the hair so short.
There, very smart.
Thank you.
Come on, let's get to the docks. I've arranged some transportation for us.
Did you now? With what money? Fancy auto.
George! To the Grand Corrigan, please.
Grand Corrigan, sir.
Well, look at you. From Toad to Prince.
Yeah, this is a bit much, ain't it? The coach?
We can't whinny up there on horses like a bunch of countrified yokels. You're a brash oil man. Money to burn. Which reminds me, no shuffling and mumbling. Puff your chest out. Get outside yourself.
Yeah, all right, all right. This ain't Hampton. So, who's a mark? Is he all right, by the way, the driver?
Oh, yes. Don't worry. George and I go way back.
Who's George?
It's a man
We don't know
called
him.
Desmond Blythe. Made a fortune in hosiery of all things. Likes to play fast and always keep some extra collateral in the safe upstairs.
So,
safe upstairs.
If Strauss is sitting behind him, how does he know what cards I got?
He won't. But the dealer has recently become a very good friend of mine.
Another one.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're all the authors of our own good fortune. He'll make sure you get the right cards.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. Every time we say that, everything goes wrong.
And what money am I playing with?
Don't worry. That has all been arranged. Your chips will be waiting. Ah, there she is. Come on.
Okay.
Arthur, leave any weaponry here. They'll search us when we get on. George, we'll collect these from you later.
Very good, sir.
Thank you, George.
Good luck, sir.
It's always bad
Now
when you have to
remember
leave
what
your
I said,
weapons.
Arthur. Everyone is the author of his own good fortune.
Yes, yes, believe me, I heard every word.
Watch Strauss, listen to the dealer, and this should be a very lucky night. There they are.
Listen to the
Gentlemen,
dealer.
how wonderful to see you. Arthur, you remember this pair of boys we met in New York? Come on, gentlemen. Champagne is on dear old Arthur. He's rich as can be and feeling luckier than a turkey that survived Thanksgiving.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, dear boy.
Dear boy.
Come on, let's head aboard. Drinks on Arthur. Champagne.
Okay, am I going first? Yeah.
I'm afraid we require all patrons to hand over their guns.
We don't have any.
Good time. The tables await.
That was a weird cut. I didn't press anything.
Okay.
You seem unsure.
Robbing a heavily armed riverboat without a gun tends to bring out the self-doubt in me.
These people are virtually idiots.
This
is simple stuff. Now have a good time, but don't lose too much money or your wife is going to kill me.
Whatever you say.
Now where can I get a cocktail?
Here we go. Poker time. We didn't collect any chip though.
Are you joining us?
Yeah, give me a second. Play poker.
Good evening, gentlemen. Arthur Callahan. Sorry I'm late. I had some unfinished business at the bar.
Desmond Blythe. Evening. Not to worry. Welcome to the game, Mr. Callahan. Okay, gentlemen, let's play.
I hope you're a player. Been too many cowards at these tables recently. Nothing less dignified than a man afraid to lose a little money.
Look at this! Chips already stacked up, waiting for me. I like this joint already.
We aim to please, sir.
We have 200. It's in the first one, you need to fold it.
How are we all faring? Some better than others?
I think we
If
lose
we all
it
fared the
anyway.
same in life now, where would the fun be?
Quiet.
Oh, Strauss is over there. Oh, I should have
Wait,
looked at
not
Strauss.
Desmond Blythe, the hosiery king. I should have brought my other wallet.
Not my preferred title, but
We had a 9 and
you
a jack.
should have.
Oh, it goes all in?
Here we go then.
Maybe we should have went.
Hello, my ladies.
What does he have? A 3, that is bad.
Mr. Blythe wins with 3 queens.
Yeah, we would have lost.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I guess it's just you and me now, friend.
It looked
Yes,
good
it
at
is.
the beginning.
Time to see if you're
We
really
tried
the
to fool
man
us.
you seem to think you are.
Likewise, Mr. Blythe.
So, what business are you in, Mr.
Now he has
Callahan?
200 bucks. Though.
I'm an oil man, for my sins.
Funny. I haven't heard of you.
Okay, we need to look at
Oh,
Strauss.
you will. You know,
So we have 2 queens.
I thought about getting into hosiery, but I
So
just
we're
look
gonna
better in a suit.
Look at Strauss.
I would stick to oil, Mr. Callahan.
He said
I
yes,
don't think
to
you
go
have
for
a
it.
future on the stage.
You sound just like my wife.
Let's go for like 30 bucks or something. Oh, 42.
Yeah, I'm gonna race.
All that.
Alright. 2 queens.
Okay, Mr. Callahan, I'm all in.
Alright, boy. Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna call.
Call. Interesting. Pair of cowgirls.
Pair of cowgirls. Uh-oh. Yeah. Here you go. Easy peasy.
Shit! I guess my luck held. Is that you done?
Done?
Bust. Or, you got something else to play with?
Meaning?
Well, I heard there was some big boys on this boat. Maybe that's not you. No offense.
Sit your hillbilly ass down.
Hillbilly. Who do you think you're talking
Why?
to?
I got a watch.
Look at you.
An expensive one. Real fine. Swiss. A Reutlinger, no less. It's in the safe upstairs. It's worth more than you.
How do you know?
Okay.
It's probably right. We
I
don't know
just-
much, but
Now play.
As you wish.
So, you must know Leviticus Cornwall, big oil man like you.
Of course, we've crossed paths. I was fortunate enough to tour a little operation of his up in New Hanover.
2 kids. That sounds good.
I am 100% all in, Mr. Callahan.
What? This
Don't
guy
worry,
is...
sir. Everyone is the author
Well,
of his own good fortune.
Nothing ventured, nothing
Oh,
gained.
if he says that, it means we
Pair
need to
kids.
go in.
Very good, but not good enough.
Oh, yes, pair of
Shit.
ace. Did we lose? Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh. Yes, you little beauty.
Hard lines, Mr. Blythe. Mr. Callahan wins with an ace-high diamond flush.
God damn you!
No
By
offense.
this king
Well
of our
played,
teeth.
sir.
Unlucky, Desmond.
Now, forgive my lack of discretion, but, where might I find this watch?
It's upstairs.
Shall we go and have a look?
Why not?
Gentlemen.
Please, cash these out for me.
I started last week.
Good. Sure. Perhaps you could escort us up to the office.
Yes, of course, sir.
Thank you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
Come with me, sir. You're having
All
quite the
following
night.
people.
Yeah, so far.
I cannot believe someone gave a greaser a job.
Oh, that's boy.
We live in strange times.
Personally, I wouldn't trust one with a gun, but fear not. I've got my own little lawgiver right here.
Very good.
Hey, be careful what you say, man.
Next,
Revenge.
we'll be hiring Negroes.
Yeah, I know.
Come to
I
you
know.
for sure.
I think you're going to like this watch, sir. I saw it earlier, and it really is a handsome piece. Foreign
Better
made,
be.
but you can't have everything.
Indeed.
Well, here we are.
Show me the money. Nice of
Just
this.
give me 1 second, sir.
Of course, take your time. Don't reach for that gun.
Take his gun, Arthur.
All right. Big boss, disarm.
I guess you were right. Only an idiot would give a greaser a gun.
Loot.
Idiot, huh?
Yes, idiot. Take that in the shoulder.
Shit, let's hope no one heard that. Quick, clear the safe. Let's get out of here. Can't believe that asshole had another gun.
Did we kill
You
him?
in here is looking pretty good.
How much is there?
Must be a few thousand plus the watch.
Nice. Now let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go meet the others.
Sure.
Follow Ravi. I feel there's a timer on this one, like escape the boat in like 5 minutes.
I reckon we've only got a few minutes to get out of here.
See?
If we're lucky.
Even Javier thinks the same.
Was that a gunshot? It sounded like one. Come on.
Come on. Nobody
And-
sees us.
How exactly are we getting out of here?
Yeah,
I
good
ain't too
question.
sure. This is what tends to happen when you leave Trelawney in charge of planning. No garnish, no meat. Probably involve us dressing up as dancing girls and carrying cannon off the side. Nice uniform, by the way.
Thanks. Give anyone a job these days. Anyway, we shouldn't give ourselves away till we know we need to. Maybe we could still blend into the crowd when it all goes crazy.
Which it surely will.
Yeah,
To the
any
bar,
minute now.
senor!
I hope you had fun, sir.
At the time of my life. You boys sure know how to put on a show.
That's wonderful. Ah, look, there's your friend.
Which one? Strauss? Oh, and Trelawney.
The insinuation.
There he is.
Now, don't be a sore loser, friend.
Something I don't like about the pair of you.
There's plenty I don't like about you, but I have the good manners to keep my mouth shut.
There he is! Shoot that man!
Hey, here we go.
Come on, Arthur! We gotta get out of here!
2, 3.
What's our next move here?
Oh, this one wasn't. Will you die? Oh, nice one, Jonah.
Please tell me you got the money.
We need to get out of here.
Oh, how do I suggest?
Hold
I
on.
don't know. This ain't my show. Silly.
Hold on, hold on. Jump.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
At least we know how to swim, not like a certain John Maston. Here goes a new suit.
Well, never a dull moment.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, how much did we get?
A few thousand, I think. Pretty good.
Yes, indeed.
And this watch, apparently it's worth a bunch. Swiss, a Reutlinger or something?
Nice watch. Yes, it's a Reutlinger, all right.
We'll give it back then. All right, come on, let's get out of here.
Sometimes Archer is a bit rude with Strauss. A bit too rude. Saint-Denis. Nice horse. 6 grand. Not too bad. Alright. What is it? Win the Dame of Water with us, trust. Are you cheating me? Are you really... Like, they give me the prompt, so I looked at it just for fun. Well. At least we did good. Let's have a look at the map. There's Algernon, there's Charles Chutney. So next episode we're gonna do the Eaglefly mission that is over there, so you can travel from Valentine, yeah. But I think we're gonna leave it here for today's thoughts. Probably a shorter episode than usual, but we're gonna do a longer one next. So thanks everyone for tuning in once again, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya.